Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numythrandor, and it's time we begin A Traveler on a Winter's Night. I have most definitely been looking forward to this. So, Song of the Welkin Moon, Postlude, now available. The moon's light dims, obscured by thick clouds gathering across the Nod Krai sky. Clouds shaped by conspiracy. Where the false and the real intertwine, a battle for the fate of your companions and Nod Krai has already begun. Will that true moonlight ever return to the land of its home? Yes, Dottore has a lot to answer for, and I sincerely hope that we make him suffer. Focus story mode it will be, as I'm not waiting on this any longer. After all, Columbina came home to me, but she has yet to come home to the Traveler, to Aether, and I'm going to be damn sure that she does. And we did already explore the new region a fair bit. Had to go gather flowers for Columbina after all. So now, it's time that we go and see this through. Looks like we begin at the Curatorium of Secrets. I will be interested to see how everyone's faring after the tragedy that ended our last meeting. Oh, a lizard? Ashru, you're not doing your job very well.
Looks like the gang's all here!
Indeed.
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
I noticed that Duran Albedo and Wanderer aren't here. But I suppose they were merely visitors. Also, Arlecchino and Sandrone are missing. And again, I half expect that both of them are currently busy sharpening their weapons and waiting for their opportunity to reach Dottore to use aforementioned blades.
Paimon's ready!
I'm ready to go.
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Oop.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
A Fatui. Looks like it.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
I suspect that as removed as Dottore may be from common humanity, he still understands that both the knave and Sandrone, the marionette, would kill him if he were to appear in their presence again. So, I suppose he's doing the sensible thing of avoiding their usual haunts. For the time being, at least.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nod Krai.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm.
On that subject, I wonder when the Tsaritsa will become involved in this matter. For instance, has she given leave to the other Harbingers to do battle with Dottore? Or has she chosen to remain silent on this matter? It would be fascinating, to me at least, if the Tsaritsa came in person to deal with Dottore. He is the second-ranked Harbinger, after all. Although I also wonder, one of the trailers for Nod Krai, the one specifically involving the Shades, also showed that, I forget his name offhand, his code name, but the Kandrian, other than the captain, obviously, the man in the half mask, he was in Nod Krai during that trailer. I'm kind of hoping that he puts in an appearance here as well. Technically, he's a Harbinger, or I suppose the officer overseeing the Harbingers might be a better way to put it. So I'd be fascinated to see either him or the Tsaritsa put in an appearance. This does seem a grave enough matter, and close enough to Snezhnaya. But we shall see. Personally, I'm not expecting either of them to actually appear, but it would be amusing.
We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nod Krai, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
That is very generous of her. And it mirrors what Capitano did in Natlan. Him and his subordinates allied themselves with the people of Natlan, and with the Traveler. So it seems history repeats itself. I wonder how it will end this time, however, considering that when the captain went to his eternal sleep on the throne, well, unfortunately, very shortly thereafter, his subordinates among the Fatui went back to their conniving, and went back to following their own duplicitous purposes. Let's hope it doesn't mirror that as well here in Nod Krai.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nod Krai?
Undoubtedly.
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into 2 groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise.
Funnily enough, your technical know-how could actually be very useful. But, on the flip side, she is still a child, and I wouldn't feel comfortable bringing her along for something like this. Though perhaps Inefa could join us. But, on the flip side once again, Inefa might be better served staying here with Aino.
But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Aino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. It's one of those times where the gamified aspect of this kinda gets in the way of the story. Varka would be a logical choice to go hunting Dottore, but because he doesn't have an in-game playable kit yet, he has to sit on the bench for everything. I really do hope that when he finally becomes playable, he gets to do something awesome. But so far, he's been sidelined for everything, with the minor exception of fighting Rerir a couple times. Though, achieving very little in any of those engagements.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
This is going to be a very dangerous mission. Paimon, you should stay behind to help everyone here. Oh, we're doing the attack on the Night Kingdom again, are we? We left Paimon behind for that critical battle as well when we dealt with the Abyssal Dragon.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty intense fight.
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
Note: while the Archon quest is in a special phase, certain systems and functions... sorry, Rufus, we're a bit in the middle of something here. And functions will be unavailable To ensure you have the best experience, it is recommended that you experience the next part of the story when you have ample time to complete it. Nope, I'm good to go. Dottore will pay.
Then you'd better get going.
Very well.
Now I wonder what twists and turns await us. I'm kinda hoping... I know that Columbina is coming back. Obviously, she's playable. But I wonder if Rarier and Thalindis will be making an appearance as well.
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Considering the dark fire, I think it's a given that it was Arlecchino at least. Whether Sandrone came along for that devastation, I think it highly likely, but as yet, we don't have proof of her being here. But yeah, coming back, I hope that Rarier at least puts in an appearance. After Columbina tells him what happened with Dottore and how he was pulling strings. And I want Rarier to stab Dottore. At the very least. If the Traveler can't be the one to kill Dottore, then let Rarier do it instead. Enter facility. Interesting. So much for using my own team here. We're getting a trial version of the Traveler. Honestly, there are better weapons than the prototype Rancor for this, but oh well. Oh, maxed out talents, that's something at least. Ah, and everyone has their signature weapons. So this is a rather heavy-handed team. Yeah, and C3 on all the 5 stars. Boy oh boy. Although, I do think that my team would actually have served me better. Just because Flynn's and Nefer are going to be stepping on each other's toes. And same thing with Lauma, unfortunately. I tried using Lauma with Flynn's, but her Dendro application actually turned out to be a detriment to Flynn's electro-charged, or rather lunar-charged setup. So, I'll probably be using Nefer more than Flynn's here. Not because I like her more, but because the team is slanted in her direction. Ooh. Did Arlecchino and Sandrone actually murder all of these Fatui that got in the way? My. We're seeing a small civil war among the Harbingers. With all the bloodshed one would expect of such a conflict. Nope.
That's quite a welcome party.
Oh. I didn't even have to activate it. It auto... Huh. I guess the gift of I know is coming in handy already. Okay. Looks like we have to go around.
Observe.
It is a bit of a pity, honestly, that we can't have Aino's little helper with us all the time. Huh. Both of Flynn's lanterns were glowing red for a moment there. Almost the way they looked back when they had a piece of Rerir. Literally his heart within them. I wonder if we can use that heart to bring Rerir back and make him at least more human again. That might...
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me?
Uh-oh. Creatures.
Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
I wonder. We have the Wild Hunt running around here, and now... Bishop. Oh, was it Bishops? Yeah, I think that was the name for those things. Yeah, we have abyssal monsters running around rampant in the research facility. Was that Sandrone and Arlecchino's doing, or did the Doctor set them loose to try and stop them? This is turning into quite the mess.
Yeah! Water jet!
Beware the creatures of the night.
You poor lost. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Nope. Huh.
Forest?
Water jet!
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Ah. And that some point was right here. Wild Hunt again.
Watch out! Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
Looks like we're going a rather circuitous route. Oh.
What the? Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with you people?
What?
We're looking for the Doctor, and we understand he might be here. I see you're fleeing the facility.
You looking to settle a score with the Doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances left.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live if you start talking.
2 other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The Doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being his subordinate. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to ours, that can easily be arranged.
We need to know what the Doctor is up to. Please, if you know anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us versus the Doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nod Krai, and perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
I... He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Columbina.
Oh, Lady Damselat? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finish what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal matters. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and... Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nod Krai to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselet, respectively. I was a part of the Damselet's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so she had to look further afield. That's right. She always used to stare up at the sky. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. Started avoiding him as much as possible. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said, if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something to do with it.
Thank you for cooperating. We appreciate the level of detail.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance. Would that be fair?
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nod Krai.
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore's technological capabilities are far more advanced than I thought.
I fear this could get ugly. Everyone, prepare yourselves.
Look for the Doctor. As if we're likely to simply stumble into him here. I get the impression that he's already left the design... Well, I was going to say the design bureau, but his own lab might be a better way to put it.
Close your eyes.
A lot of flora in here. And some fauna, too.
Wipe out! Go!
Observe. Night falls. To dust.
It seems that I was wrong about my initial estimation. I am actually using Flynn's a bit more here. No matter. Treasure. Left in a somewhat strange spot. This place got turned into a mess real fast, didn't it? Because I can't imagine it looked like this before Arlecchino and Sandrone came knocking. Now that... Is that the artificial moon marrow? The doctor has been busy, it would seem. Wouldn't it be oh so terrible if I broke it? I would love to see the look on his face when he finds it in ruins. Ah, there he is.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today.
And where are Arlecchino and Sandrone then?
If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility.
What?
As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens one's ability to remain objective.
That tends to happen when you kill those we care about, Doctor. Where is Sandrone? Speak now while you still can.
Well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, All I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean anything to you?
Implying that it ever meant anything to him in the first place.
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Gladly.
Ha! Bombs away!
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes.
You poor lost lamb. With one heart, seek within. Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of.
Bringing out the lasers.
Go!
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, now he's dodging everything.
Leave this place. It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of. Let's see what you're made of.
Oop. Oh dear. Oh!
Is this
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino? They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Shatter like a reflection.
Forest, protect us. Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of. For the everlasting forest. It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah!
The deception ends here.
Observe.
He's standing just out of range.
I'm rather...
Interesting.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon arrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
What now then, Arlecchino?
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out! What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the Traveler?
And so now he has captured the Traveler, as he once captured Columbina, but to what end? Oh, the game is saving, apparently. That's a new one. Looks like my vengeance has been postponed. Though I do appreciate Arlecchino's decision to destroy his research first. He cares nothing for life, after all. So to truly hurt him, we have to break what he does value. His experiments and his research. Only after all that is taken away, only then would I choose to end him. So that he may suffer first. A white floor. We're in
What just
Nasha
happened?
Town.
Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle. And now all of a sudden, I'm here. Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment. Want to see the menu?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah, well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the Traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait, why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take it your business is wrapped up?
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can have some quality time to ourselves.
Wait, these two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking forward to playing with you again.
I'm
You
sorry.
forgot already?
Have we met?
You're silly. Daddy brought you over to our house recently. We had some snacks together.
What is she talking about?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends.
Dottore, are you pulling another Akasha manipulation on me? Oh, I'm going to enjoy it when we finally get you your comeuppance.
I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that child? I don't recognize her at all. Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
Dottore.
When did he show up? No. None of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Falling flower. Columbina.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate, and then I leapt into it. So this is the moon's reflection? The mysterious realm beyond the gate? I can't sense anything. I guess I could try opening the gate once more. No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside. If this was the space that killed both Rerir and his lover, then why am I unscathed? Or... no, I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels frozen in place. There is nothing here with which I can restore my power. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dottore's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power.
So, this raises a question. Albedo is the one who suggested that simply passing through the gate tore Rerir asunder, and that it did the same to Thalindus. Yet, I always wondered whether that was true. After all, there were 5 centuries between Rerir's departure through the gate and his re-emergence in Tivat. Granted, the Wild Hunt has been around for a long time, but I always wondered whether it might have been something else that Rerir encountered that destroyed him. Perhaps we'll find our answer.
Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead?
Oh?
Could it be the exit?
It looks like Moon Prayer Night. The statue of the deer. But we know that she doesn't come back. Not on that night.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But Isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
A glimpse into the past. I know in Nefa with their Kuhenki game. The Teeth game that Sandrone played with Columbina. Bringing back memories of better times. But does this only serve to torment us now, I wonder?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else. And me? Are these my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some impenetrable power.
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here, it gives me the strength to keep going.
Ether and Paimon. Arlecchino with her cat ears. So then, what are we seeking?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
I wonder...
Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole.
My destiny. I believe the card I drew was the moon. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. The one that represents the future. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? Because of my influence? All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards. No, Traveler!
And so the flower is lost once again. The curatorium. We return without the traveler.
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave him behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But... He's all alone in there! What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna... die?
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Teyvat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nod Krai is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside.